Hey, Frontier Squad. In today's podcast, powered by Valkence, we've got a mixed bag of topics to cover. Here's what's shocking the world today. MrBeast reportedly arrested in 2018 for street racing. Fousey's mental health crisis in Australia. Peanut the squirrel euthanized after New York DEC seizure. Twitch CEO addresses concerns over hate speech. Johnny Somali faces backlash in South Korea. Let's get into it all. Stories sparking interest. MrBeast reportedly arrested in 2018 for street racing. Recently, fans of MrBeast were taken aback by revelations of his 2018 arrest for illegal street racing. At just 19 years old, Jimmy Donaldson, known for his extravagant online antics, was apprehended for driving 122 mph on a highway in North Carolina during a late-night race. This incident, which unfolded around 2:30 a.m., adds an unexpected layer to the content creator's public persona, which is usually characterized by his philanthropic efforts and high-energy stunts. Though MrBeast had started generating significant income from his YouTube channel at that time, the details of this arrest rarely come to light in discussions about him. Speculation surrounds his choice of vehicle, possibly a BMW i8 that he featured in a now-deleted video, hinting at a youthful recklessness that contrasts sharply with his current image. While he has yet to address this incident publicly, it serves as a reminder that there is more to his story than his widely recognized charitable ventures. Fousey's mental health crisis in Australia. Internet star Fousey has been taken to a mental health facility in Australia following a troubling incident that led to police intervention and a ban from the streaming platform Kick. On November 1st, he shared a video on X, formerly Twitter, revealing his distressing situation, stating he was being detained due to concerns about his mental well-being. Fousey expressed feelings of being sedated and a fear of harming himself or others. This incident came after a physical altercation with his manager during a live stream, which resulted in the Kick ban. Reports indicate that a verbal dispute escalated, culminating in Fousey throwing a punch. A team member clarified that he was taken for evaluation rather than formally arrested, following concerning threats he made. This latest development highlights Fousey's ongoing struggles and the critical need for support around mental health issues. Peanut the squirrel euthanized after New York DEC seizure. Peanut, the beloved pet squirrel with over 500,000 Instagram followers, has been euthanized following a seizure by the New York Department of Environmental Conservation, DEC. His owner, Mark Longo, shared his heartbreak in an emotional video, recounting how officials arrived at his Elmira home on October 30th, citing concerns about the risks of keeping wildlife as pets. Longo rescued Peanut 7 years ago after finding him injured and formed a strong bond with the playful squirrel. Unfortunately, the popularity that endeared Peanut to fans also led to his seizure, as public complaints prompted the DEC to investigate. The agency stated that reports raised safety concerns, and during the seizure, Peanut bit an investigator, necessitating rabies testing that resulted in euthanasia. In response to this tragic outcome, Longo initiated a GoFundMe campaign and a petition to advocate for reforms in New York's wildlife ownership laws, hoping to honor Peanut through his nonprofit, Peanuts Freedom Farm. Twitch CEO addresses concerns over hate speech. Twitch CEO Dan Clancy has responded to growing criticism regarding the platform's handling of anti-Semitism and Islamophobia. His statement, released on November 1st, follows a series of high-profile suspensions, including that of popular streamer Asmongold, who was banned after controversial remarks related to the Israel-Palestine conflict. This wave of scrutiny intensified when it was discovered that users in certain regions were unintentionally blocked from creating Twitch accounts. In his message to the community, Clancy emphasized that Twitch is committed to creating a safe environment free from hatred and harassment. He stated that while the platform welcomes a diverse range of views, there is no tolerance for racism or harmful content. Clancy's remarks also pointed to the ongoing evolution of Twitch's community guidelines, which aim to ensure that all users can express themselves while maintaining a secure space. Despite assurances of swift enforcement against rule violations, critics have noted inconsistencies in how suspensions are applied, particularly among different streamer communities. Johnny Somali faces backlash in South Korea. Controversial YouTuber Johnny Somali is under fire during his stay in South Korea, where locals have become increasingly frustrated with his disruptive behavior. His antics, including an incident where he kissed the Statue of Peace, a memorial for victims of sexual slavery, have sparked outrage, leading to a surge in negative reactions from residents. Recently, Somali was attacked during a live stream by a stranger, an encounter that quickly garnered attention online, with many praising the local for standing up against him. The situation has escalated to the point where a South Korean YouTuber reportedly placed a bounty of 1 million won, around 770, for information on Somali's whereabouts, reflecting the local community's desire to hold him accountable. With previous altercations and legal troubles hanging over his head, including charges of assault and drug use, Somali's presence in South Korea has become a hot topic, even making its way into discussions in the nation's parliament. Today's Zaps. More stories charging up the web. We're on Valkence Social. You should join us. Kite Sanat got banned on Twitch while streaming due to a SWAT situation. Threads is growing quickly, reaching 275 million users. X, formerly Twitter, is changing how its block button works. Returning to the grid. We hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Let us know what you thought of it. Make sure to follow us on X, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram for even more content throughout the day. We're at Frontier Rise everywhere.